Guardians, it's Brogues here, and this is not your typical daily dose of Destiny dependent dialogue. Instead, we're looking at something deeper, darker. Microtransaction rally. The cancer of microtransactions at the centre of this event. As we're in the tower here, you can see it's resplendent in the flags of the various factions. New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, Future War Cult. Resplendent all across the tower. But this event isn't about the factions. This event is about something worse. Eververse and the Eververse store.
Always good to
Now, disappointment in Bungie and their microtransactions in Destiny 2 is not exactly new. This topic has been covered by some of the biggest and best known YouTubers. Channels such as Jim Sterling and Pretty Good Gaming have went in depth about how most of the player base feel microtransactions are actually ruining the game, whether it's introducing pay-to-win mechanics or indeed making Destiny updates such as the Dawning Holiday all about microtransactions. Now, the player base, actually thought the days of this were over, especially on the 11th of January when Bungie released a roadmap for 2018 detailing all the changes that they were going to make to the game. And they even addressed Eververse, telling us that they knew they had tipped the scales far too much in favour of Eververse and microtransactions. They were going to shift the balance, they said. They were going to make it easier to earn items in the Eververse. They were also going to give direct purchase routes so you would not have to work around paid RNG. But when Faction Rally dropped, what's the first thing that draws your eye in the Eververse store? What's the featured item this week? Why, it's an exotic ghost shell. Oh, and what are the abilities? It grants a chance to obtain additional faction consumables and strikes. Not only that, it's got the chance to obtain additional faction consumables in the Crucible. All for the bargain price of 2,850 silver dust. Now, what's the only way in which you can get silver dust in this game? Why? By breaking down Eververse items. How many items are you going to have to break down? 29 items, so you're going to have to level up 29 times in order to get enough silver dust to get this one ghost shell. Now, if you don't have the time to get those 29 levels, which, let's face it, 90% of the population don't, you could always buy illuminated engrams. 5 for the bargain price of 800 silver. Now, if we do the basic math, we need 29 engrams, so we have to buy 30 if we're going to do this cost effectively. 5 engrams cost 800 silver. 6 times 800 silver is 4,800 silver in total we have to spend on engrams to dismantle. Now you might be thinking, why do we have to dismantle the engrams? Surely we could get this item in one of the engrams. Well, you could, but it'd be subject to random mods, meaning you might not get either of the two mods that is listed. And the fact is, there's over 187 items in the Eververse store, meaning you only have a 0.53% chance of getting the one item you want to buy. Now, silver. In order to get 4,800 silver for the smallest amount, we're going to have to buy two 2,000 silver packs with 300 bonus. That's 4,600 total at £16.79 each, so that's total of £33.58. And on top of that, we're going to have to buy a 500 silver pack for £4.49, meaning this one item, in order to ensure that we actually get it, will cost us a total of £38.07, or more than the RRP for Destiny 2 at the moment. Now you might be saying, Brogues, you do not need to buy this ghost shell, you can earn tokens really easily. But can you? Especially when the fact that Bungie has been so underhanded. Now, they didn't announce any updates before the 30th of January. That was the first update they announced. But if you actually check in Faction Rally, there is a small update. What is this update? Well, it limits the amount of tokens you can earn by doing lost sectors. Why is this important? Well, lost sectors are by far the easiest means of farming tokens. The grind is real. As you can see in this, I'm just going to go in, kill the boss, open the chest, get my faction tokens, and then fast travel back out to do this again. Rinse and repeat. Now, as you can see, I'm not glitching, I'm not abusing the game in any way. I'm doing exactly what it wants you to do. I'm killing the boss to get his cache code, to open the cache, to get my token rewards. But for Bungie, this isn't enough. If you open more than 2 lost sectors in the space of 10 minutes, you're locked out. You cannot earn any tokens from any more lost sectors for a period of 10 minutes. That's unbelievable. And why is this in place? Oh, because there's a glitch on one of the planets, which means you can actively farm the chest over and over again without killing the boss. Now, did they choose to patch this particular lost sector? Perhaps put in a one-way door to stop you returning? No, they did nothing. All they did is they throttled the actual tokens you can earn from doing one of the games because you're doing it too quickly for their liking. You just keep watching this footage, you'll see that after this time, when I do it on the third time, I will get 0 rewards. Might correctly say, what's the point of doing lost sectors? You can run strikes. Yeah, you can. You can even run the new heroic strikes at increased difficulty. But of course, there's no increased reward. It's the same reward for doing a heroic strike as it is for doing a normal strike. Because why would Bungie reward you with the ability to earn tokens quicker for doing a harder activity when they can just pay you the same? It's mind-bogglingly stupid how much they are trying to take advantage of the player base. As you see here, I gain 7 tokens from a heroic strike, which is the exact same as a standard strike. So yet again, Bungie punishes you for trying to do the harder activity because you want to earn the tokens quicker. Bungie does not want you earning the tokens quickly, they want you to earn them as slowly as possible so that you feel the need to buy that ghost shell in the end. So what does it prove? It proves one thing for sure. The one time we give Bungie a chance to prove themselves, they try and force microtransactions on us one last time just to screw that extra penny, extra pound, extra euro, extra dollar out of the customer player base. They took a massive dump on the player base with this faction rally by not introducing any new weapons which you could actually earn. You have to wait until the next faction rally for this weapon that could be the potential winner to be in the prize pool. I mean, what was the point of this faction rally other than to try and force us to buy a ghost for some ridiculous total? I've been Brogues, and if you've made it this far, please feel free to like, share, or indeed comment on this video. And until next time.
Eyes up, Guardian.